They tried to insult you, but you didn't react because dignity doesn't speak their language. He didn't raise his voice. He just looked at them with the calm only wisdom can afford. Why do some people attack just to feel louder than your silence? Isn't restraint the most underrated form of power in this noisy world? Today we enter the mind of Hermann Hesse to learn how silence becomes a warrior's armor, not a coward's escape. The more you react to noise, the more you betray the quiet strength inside your soul. You don't need to respond. Your peace speaks loud enough for those who know how to listen. Every insult is an invitation to chaos. Declining it is the beginning of true power. Some battles are won by not entering them. Silence is a strategy, not surrender. Dignity doesn't shout. It walks away, leaving behind echoes stronger than any argument. They'll call you cold when you no longer burn to prove yourself right. Let them misunderstand you. You weren't made to be decoded by noisy minds. Holding your tongue doesn't mean weakness. It means you've mastered the art of self-respect. Not all truths need defending. Some truths simply stand, regardless of who throws stones. The wise don't react to everything. They protect their energy like a rare currency. But awareness alone isn't enough. The real test is staying calm when every part of you wants to scream. You stayed silent, not because you were weak, but because shouting would have made you like them. They mocked your calm, not knowing it cost you everything to keep from breaking. Sometimes the deepest scars are from the words we swallowed, just to keep the peace. He humiliated you in public. Still you smiled, because your silence held more dignity than his voice. You cried in silence, because loud pain would only entertain those who wanted you broken. Holding back your anger isn't easy. It's a silent war only the strong ever win. Their insults weren't about you. They revealed more about the chaos they carry inside. Choosing not to respond doesn't mean you didn't feel it. It means you felt too deeply to cheapen it. It hurt when they twisted your kindness into weakness, but still, you never explained yourself. Hermann Hesse said, "It takes more strength to endure misunderstanding than to waste words explaining truth." But when the world grows louder, silence becomes your only language of survival. Not every attack deserves a defense. Some things are too sacred to argue over. Silence isn't retreat. It's the wisdom of knowing when peace is louder than retaliation. You walked away, not because you couldn't fight, but because it wasn't worth the bruised spirit. The wise don't defend their name in noise. They let time prove the truth. Dignity is choosing stillness, even when every wound begs you to scream. Revenge feeds the ego. Silence feeds the soul. Only one will help you sleep at night. They expected you to lash out, but your calm became the echo that haunted them. To remain composed in chaos, that is the mark of true inner royalty. You're not being passive. You're practicing the rare art of responding without noise. Hermann Hesse believed, the strongest soul isn't the loudest. It's the one that rests in silence. But silence isn't the end. It's where healing quietly begins. Letting go isn't giving up. It's deciding you deserve peace more than endless explanations. You don't need closure. You need clarity. And silence gives you more of that than apologies ever will. Healing isn't loud. It happens in the quiet spaces where your soul breathes without fear. Your worth isn't proven by how much pain you can hold, but by what you choose to release. Some people don't deserve your reaction. They deserve your distance, given without bitterness. You outgrew the version of you that begged to be understood by chaos. Not all storms destroy. Some teach you how to rebuild yourself with softer hands. Forgiveness isn't forgetting. It's deciding your future matters more than their mistakes. Even in silence, you're healing. Especially in silence, you're returning to yourself. Hermann Hesse reminds us, when you stop chasing noise, your soul starts whispering truth again. But sometimes, all it takes is one sentence to carry everything you've been trying to survive. He didn't break you. You shattered, trying to hold yourself together in the silence he never heard. Maybe silence wasn't your wound. It was your wisdom learning to bleed without making a sound. What if walking away wasn't defeat, but the first real act of self-love you ever practiced? Some truths don't need to be said. They need to be honored by the silence we choose instead. Which quote made you pause and look inward? Have you ever chosen silence when your voice could have screamed? If this spoke to something you felt but never said, save it, share it, and maybe hit subscribe. There's more truth in quiet corners, and we'll be here when you're ready.